Welcome back, everyone, to this edition of Try Hard Trucking with me, RollCaseTV, where it's said of me, he does the best he can with what he's got, which I admit is not a lot of talent, but a whole lot of plans, which now I don't remember what they were. It was only 5 minutes ago. I think the idea was, I'm first of all going to drop the large trailer, come by here, pick up the small trailer, come around, get these bricks. We only need 4, bring them back, drop off the small trailer, pick up the large trailer, go ahead and get this fuel, come back here, drop them off, then pick up the small trailer and the large trailer, come over here, drop them both off the cell, and take the last 2 fuel back with me without the trailers. I think that was the plan. Now I'm thinking it would be smarter to take the large trailer. No, because I want to pick it up to take it back anyway. I could do the fuel first. I want to sell them both anyway. Okay, let's stick with that plan. We are going to get the last of the bricks. We are going to attach the trailer. It's probably in a terrible position to attach it, but what the heck. No, it's actually hidden the right way. We are going to go get the bricks. The small trailer is on the way to the bricks. And then we're going to leave the small trailer here because I'm going to tow it behind the large trailer when I go to sell. And then pick up the last of the fuel, last 2 fuel. Lights on? I don't know lights on. It never looks like my lights are on this vehicle. I've got all the brightest lights I can get on this vehicle, which I suppose is okay when it gets dark, but when it's foggy like this, I could always turn my obnoxious beacons on. Woohoo! But I don't usually do that unless I'm carrying an extra heavy load, so not appropriate. If I'm dragging behind me like a super a high saddle semi, then I put the spinning lights on. Otherwise, or if I'm overloaded with the train or something like that. I'm not being overloaded on any of these things. I'd be tempted to overload the fuel, but I have no opportunity to overload the fuel anyway, because I'll get 6 from there. I can't get 8 from the first place, so I have to pick up 2 more anyway. Now I'm thinking, you know what I could have done? Because I need 8 of the fuel, not 6 of the fuel. I can get 6 at one place, but I can't get 8 at one place. There's other ways I could have arranged this, I'm sure. This ground is kind of weird. Do I try to winch or do I just go ahead and attach? I think I just go ahead and attach. Sometimes you can't winch because you can't find that thing. Let's go get the bricks. Last of the bricks, baby. And I should have enough fuel to get the bricks, come back to drop them off. Might have to stop and get fuel. I'm not sure I'm going to have enough fuel to drop off the bricks and then pick up the fuel at the first fuel place, which does not have fuel, does it? No, it's a warehouse. There's no place to get fuel. So what I might do instead is what I might do instead is get fuel, double back to get fuel as I'm coming back here with the bricks. Drop off the trailer, loop around with the 2 sets of bricks, leave the 2 sets of bricks that are in the trailer, go get fuel at the fuel station, and then come back. That's a convenient place to double back to do it. Now, you may think that this water is too low. I happen to know it's not. But if you are curious and you're not sure if the water is too low, here's a handy thing to do. It's called photo mode drone. You go into photo mode. If you want, you can set the weather to clear and the time to noon. You turn off the vignette. You open up the aperture or close the aperture, whatever way it is, and then you free cam. And guess what? That allows you to come over here and see. You can go down into the water and see, oh, how deep is that water? Oh, it's actually not very deep at all. Look at that. I can cross that, no problem. That's my secret. I'm not the only one that came into it. And since it is a current, start steering up current a little bit. But yeah. Now, I wouldn't necessarily cross this if you're like in a scout vehicle without a snorkel. But, in a heavier vehicle with a snorkel, you can tell it's not too deep. My lights on, right? I pass that all the time. Can't tell. Getting back with these bricks is not going to be too difficult. Since I only have 4 of them, trying to come back with 6 of them would have been a bit harder, but changing where I was going to get the bricks from, I think is a good idea. And let's make this a little bit easier on myself, just slightly. You'll see what I mean in a second here. Maybe. Stop the engine. Yeah, this is still going to be difficult to get around here, but oh well. I think this will work best. Now, wait. Now I'm not in the right place. It was on my screen, and now it's not on my screen. There. Put them in the trailer, yes please. Okay, now detach the trailer because I'm coming right back the same way. And let's go on and get the other bricks. It'll be easy to turn around with just the bricks there, and when I come here I can winch that and turn it around. Because there's enough room to winch it and turn it around now. And I don't have to take the extra set of bricks. farther than I have to. Now, I didn't do a great job of getting that thing turned in the right direction, but I had to keep it attached in order to load it, so. I suppose you could argue that I should have turned it around better now before I get another load of bricks in the truck, but that's why I have a winch. All I have to do is get it a bit perpendicular to where I need, and I can winch it to the right spot. Hitch it. Winch it to hinch it. Winch it to hitch it. Winch it to hinch it. I'm going to make a t-shirt. Winch it to hitch it. Texas. Doesn't that sound like a name of a town in Texas? Winch it to hitch it, Texas? Be like West Texas, which is actually in East Texas. Something like that. Isn't it the town West Texas where they had, sadly, where they sadly had a big explosion and fire due to a. Wait, why am I showing there? This is where I'm getting bricks, right? Oh, it's showing there because it's expecting me to have them all with me. Yeah, no, I gotta come back here and pick up the other ones first. I can't go straight across. I'm conserving on fuel. No, I did it again. Why? Why? Why does it default to there? Oh, I'm so angry. Defaults to loading dock. Why would I do that? I'm not playing in hard mode. Now I gotta waste crane mode. Waste more fuel on the crane. I have done this maybe 20 times this game, or less. Stop swinging. There you go. Store crane. Unpack. Pack. Now, stop the engine. Lay these out on the way back. And how did I go on the way back? I think it was through here. I don't know exactly how it goes there, but it was something like this. Pick up that trailer. Now I have me my 4 bricks. Back across the water. Again. And since I'm not coming back this way, I'm going that way. I will drop these off here because I am going to go get fuel. This right here. Drop the trailer off, obviously. Not drop the bricks off that I have in the bed. It'll be too long to get them in the bed. And pick up the trailer. And go drop them off. This is the way I find it most most effective to just put a waypoint on where I'm going, the destination waypoint, and then just move extra waypoints in the middle of the ribbon. It doesn't say that you can actually do this, but you can. You just hit the whatever button it is on my interface. It's the right trigger to add the destination point. Hold the right trigger over the line, and then you can just drag it to where you need it. All right, now we're ready. Let's go. What time is it? It's not dark enough, is it? No. It's getting there. Here's the pointing north. Here's the track. Take your screenshots if you'd like to follow along at home, which I know you all would, because I'm an awesome instructor of how to do things. And those things include, but are not limited to, tipping over the truck, running into trees, driving off of cliffs, and rolling it over back onto its tires. Taking the least efficient way of getting from point A to point B, picking up the wrong cargo, loading the wrong cargo into the wrong place, like the loading dock instead of into the truck itself. Those are all the things I can teach you, folks. So, enjoy the free lessons. Sit back, have fun. Learn from the comfort of your own comfy chair. You know the Monty Python skit about the Inquisition and tormenting the poor woman by putting her in a comfy chair? That's kind of what I represent. I torment you within my incompetence right from your comfy chair. Yeah, I didn't put this in a good spot, but then there really were no good spots that I had to get into the loading place, but I could have moved it a little bit farther out of the way. Okay, let's hope I can get the winch attached from here. Yes, I can. Okay, now this might fall over. Let me try to do this. I gotta be careful. It looks like it's gonna fall over. I have to not let it do that. Okay. Plan B. Nope, wrong way. And I gotta lighten it up some. If I can hit this in just the right angle, just the right way, I can, without tipping it over, get it to rotate. Not at the right angle to do that. It's probably all I'm going to get. Okay. Let's go to daylight here. I think I rotated enough that I can now approach it. Except I don't have my angle right. This hill is interfering with me. No, this way. Learn how to drive, buddy. Did I clench horn? I did. Okay, forget it. We're doing it this way. We're doing it the so-called easy way. I'll have to turn the whole thing around, but that's okay. There's enough room here to turn around. We put it in the wrong space to begin with, which is my fault. here. I thought I had gotten it close enough that I could do it, but I couldn't. I was obsessed with trying to make sure that I got it loaded properly. Oh, no, 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 no. How did it even do that? All in a day's work, folks. All in a day's work. Okay. Let's try this again. But this time, release the winch. This time, we will we'll use the empty trailer. And hopefully I will not hit whatever that was I hit last time. That scrub or whatever that I got caught on. Okay. Attach winch. From here. Oh, it's so much more forward than I thought. Okay. Attach winch. From here to here. Alright. Now, what's a good way to drive to get here? It's still dark. It's supposed to be morning. That's the road I want to be on. The trailer is going to catch on the cargo. Which is okay, I suppose. If I knock the cargo over, that's fine. If I'm going to be in the river. Let's just drive right over the cargo. I don't care. It's only fuel. It's not like it's going to explode or anything. Oh no, it's bricks. I'm not getting the fuel until later. Should be able to attach to that now. Or at least winch to it now. Glad I'm getting the fuel. Come here, baby. Come here. Get straightened out. Yes, a disaster that could have been easily avoided. No, not the winch. All right. Anchors. Away. Crane mode. One in the back first. Come on. Oh, it's going to tip the trailer over. Don't tip the trailer over. I'm attached to it a second. Okay. Try to go forward with it. But it won't go. Lower. Forward. Yeah, that ain't moving. That's fine. That's fine. Just push it back some. I'm too low. Doesn't even need to go back really. This is raising, right? lift is this way. Okay. Oh, I was stuck on something. What was I stuck on? Okay, that's more than enough room. More than enough room. I didn't even have to push it back at all. It would have straightened out. My auto pack guy, my lumpers, they do a great job. No, that was wrong. Not that one. That one. Delicious and nutritious. What am I just saying I'm drinking again? Squirt soda. All right. Store crane. Unpack. Repack. I am attached, right? Yes. Okay, let's go. No problemos. Had it all the way. Hardly a delay at all. Now, what's my plan? I'm leaving the trailers because I'm going to go get... I'm leaving the one trailer. And I'm going to leave in a place where I don't tip it over trying to reattach it. And then I'm going to go get fuel, come back, and it's pretty close. Pick the trailer back up, go across the bridges, get them delivered, and then go get fuel with the large trailer, leaving the other trailer at the drop-off point, then coming back with the large trailer, empty, hitching to the small trailer, taking them back over where I can sell them, and pick up the fuel, the last two fuel, and then take it back. I'm going to try to get all this done, well, probably within an hour and a half. I don't think I'll get it all done within the half hour I have of this episode. But it'll get done today. Let's see, this is going to be the fourth episode of this stream, so I got 2 more hours to go, 2 more episodes to go, each episode. In case you're watching this on Twitch, in case you decided that the best thing you can do with your life is to watch a 6-hour VOD, and you happen to be in the middle of it now, why are you watching the VOD? Go to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/@RollCaseTV. You get to see all the action there. You don't get to hear me babble in between YouTube episodes, which I do a lot, about other things, like, I don't know, one of the things I talk about doing was, but lately I've been talking about my schedule, upcoming trip schedule. Okay, let's get the back trailer through this difficult spot, but in such a way that I can easily hitch to it while I'm going around this corner. So I want to come around this way where the hitch is like as perpendicular to the road as I can get it. Okay, that looks good. Detached trailer. Okay. Now, turn up here, get the fuel, come back, pick up the trailer. The fuel is closer than the delivery point. Oh, gotta scratch my eye. Oh, bumped the mic. I'm very sorry. I hope that didn't come out on the audio. Probably did. maximize the fuels, and I'm coming back this way. Let's do my turn up here first. Come back through the fuel station. I do like the sound. I'm weird, I know, but I do like the sound of hauling bricks. Did I figure out right there? That clunka, clunka, clunka. And I only have one tank to fuel up. Right? So I don't have to worry about stopping the engine to conserve fuel or anything. But I'm not coming back this way initially. I'm going quite a ways away with the other trailer in order to pick up the 6 fuel tanks, which I can't siphon fuel off of, unfortunately. 6 fuel drums. Do I try to winch it, or do I learn my lesson and just go ahead and try to hitch it? These rocks! These rocks are making it much harder. I'm going to try to attach the winch, and hopefully not make a mess of it like I did before. Oh, no. Yeah, that's a mess of it right away. Just releasing the winch. Yes. Okay. The ground is a lot nicer here. It's not caught in the mud track. Okay. There we go. Easy mode. We go drop this off. We pick up the other trailer that I left there, go get the 6 fuel, bring them back, drop them off, pick up both of the empty trailers, take them over to the train station that has the last 2 fuel, and importantly, the trailer store where I can sell them. Then drop the last 2 fuel off here, and then I'm clean. I've got all my trailers sold, and I got this delivery done. Now, maybe I'll want another trailer for the next delivery. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I'm sure I will, but I'm not going to have these trailers laying around on the map. I'll sell them, and then if I need a new one, I can always recover back to the garage. Or I can just go buy another one nearby. But I want to sell everything as I go along. And then I'll reevaluate. Because it doesn't cost me, I can sell them for as much as I buy them. So that's the idea, is to get stuff cleared. I'm probably not going to need both trailers. So I'll sell them and then go from there. Cargo management. Let's actually stop. Engine. Cargo management. Bricks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yay! 8 of 8 bricks. I've got 2 of 2 cabins already in the cabin zone. I just need 8 fuel, which I can't get here. I do want to pick up 6 at the other location, though, right? Verify that. There is 6 here. There is 6, and 6 will conveniently fit with the other trailer. Just leave this trailer kind of in the way. Let's try not to do that. Get it so I can easily turn it around. There's lots of space here. Get it at a good angle so I can hitch it. Yeah, this is not going to be convenient. This is going to be another disaster. Well, that's okay. I'm taking it back that way. I know what to do. I'm going to go around the bend. Meet at this exit with this trailer. Did I clench horn again? I think I did. That's fine. Now pick up this. My horn, I have it configured so that my horn is pressing down on the joystick, which I use to steer. So when I get anxious about something, I may, as I'm trying to steer, if I think I'm going to hit something, my hand will clench and I'll hit the horn by mistake. That's why I refer to it as a clench horn. And I do that. Okay. Let's hitch up this trailer, which I hate so much. And now we can stop the engine and we can go fix all those waypoints to get me to here. And which way is the way I'm coming from? I'm coming from this one, right? Yes, okay. So I'm going here. Coming here. All right, get those ribbons separated. I think it's on this side, right? Yeah, it's on this side. Please don't make me cross that river again. And then I need a way of turning around, but there's enough room there to do the old side-by-side winching turnaround scheme. The Space Pirate Memorial scheme, I shouldn't say that memorial. There's somebody may have actually passed away. As I'm streaming this, a very popular chess player, commenter, coach, and content creator, all four of those things he was absolutely excellent at, and he sadly passed away. Daniel Naroditsky, otherwise known as Danya in the community. And it was very sad. 29 years old, just about to turn. By the time you're watching this, he will have been 30. So, yes, very sad indeed. A lot of people are broken up about it. I'm not going to go into the circumstances. There's a suspicion of circumstances behind it. But it was a tragedy. Whatever the circumstances were, it was a tragedy. You can look it up if you want. Daniel Naroditsky. No, I knew I was going to drag the wrong one. This one. I want this one. That back on the road. And yeah, these lines are going to be a little off, but I'm grabbing them just to get them more or less back on the road. So most of the people that are watching this probably don't follow the chess community, I'm guessing. But, you know, a bunch of people probably do. I used to play chess a lot. I played when I was young, preteen. I didn't play like in school or anything. The school I went to, believe me, there were no after-school activities I wanted to participate in, and those activities were more like shoplifting than chess clubs. So I didn't I didn't play in chess club, but I did pick up chess when I was young. Played as a teenager. It was decent for like around the friends and adults I knew. But then picked it up as an adult much later. Shout out to Yasser Sarawan, who wrote a series of books that got me back into playing chess as an adult. And I played a lot online, and it was okay. Played on the Internet Chess Club a lot. That's actually back now into a completely different look and feel. They were the largest chess club at the time. Had all the like database and stuff. It's really good to it. Went to a local chess club that had a lot of kids there, and how old was I at the time? Like late 30s, early 40s, and beaten by all the 14-year-olds that were there. Beat one or two of the parents. That's about it. Yeah, had a lot of fun. Had to play online, go to chess clubs, so it got to the point where none of my friends would play chess with me anymore, because that's the thing about chess is it's very hard to find people to play in real life that are either evenly matched or, despite being lopsided, both are willing to play. Now, I've run into someone that that had a real hard time beating me, but he loved to play, even though I won the vast majority of games. He still loved to play, and he loved playing me. I think the challenge was he knew he could beat me, and I don't actually remember if he ever did beat me a game. Maybe he did. But, that was something that he was into. But not everybody's like that. I had another friend that I played like twice, and, he had not studied as much as I had, didn't study the books and everything, and so I had a lot more knowledge. And he played a couple times, asked questions. I tried to give him what knowledge I knew, but I'm not exactly a chess coach or anything. And then he kind of lost interest in playing. Then there was another guy I played who started off like the first guy I mentioned, where, he enjoyed playing because he thought we were pretty close. He, among his friends, played and was, very competitive, but then played me. I'm not trying to be arrogant, it's just that none of these people actually studied the game like I had. I got books and books and books. And so I beat him pretty consistently. I got to the point where he realized he couldn't really beat me, and so he just, didn't want to play anymore, which is cool. I gotta think of how to do this. I'm going to set it up so I can do the turnaround thing with the trailer. So I gotta give myself enough room to do that. I need enough room to pull forward and enough room to bring the thing around. So this is probably a good place. So it got to the point where I didn't know anybody in private that was competitive. And though this other guy wanted to keep playing, the circumstances changes and we weren't near each other anymore. What do I want? Fuel. 6 cargo left. 2 there. 4 there. 4 there. Okay. Now. So the nice thing about playing online is you don't have to just play with your friends, and you don't have to risk that you were playing only with people that you maybe are frustrated playing against, that you're frustrated playing against, and you don't have the personality where you find it challenging to lose 20 times, which I freely admit, I do not have that personality. If I knew I couldn't beat somebody, I would not want to keep playing with them, beating my head against the wall. I think I could learn more from a book than I could from just losing over and over again against someone that's not really a teacher. Nor do I have a competitive enough personality that, I would find it challenging and fun and competitive. Somewhere like that. Or, you find people that perfectly reasonably don't want to keep playing if they know they're going to lose every game. They don't find that fun. So playing online is very useful for that. There are issues with playing online, though. You get more opportunities, but I like to play longer games, and either with long time controls or just for casual games without a timer. Mostly I'd rather play casual games without a timer, but you can't do that online usually. Rather than challenging people, I would play in some online tournaments that were what are considered slow time controls, which is like 20 minutes with a 20-second increment. Or 10 minutes with a 10-second increment is considered slow controls, which is not what I would consider, or 10 minutes with a 10-second increment, yeah. I don't find that slow necessarily. I'd rather play a 30-minute or 30-second increment game, and that would take a long, long time. I'm very slowly doing this because it is difficult. This trailer is not as easy to move around as the other one because it's a flatbed, and it's longer, and it's full. But yeah, I kind of lost interest playing online. At the time, you had to pay money on the ICC to play. Now the place to play for sure is Lichess. Do not play on chess.com, for goodness sakes. They are a horrible company. They don't even use the international rules. They use the US Chess Federation rules, which to me are really obnoxious. The difference in rules only come up with like draw conditions and things like that. If you have overwhelming material, what constitutes a draw versus what constitutes a win. If you get in a place where the other person can't possibly win. Anyway, won't get into the technical details, mostly because I don't know them. So let's see, attach trailer, and stop the engine, because I think it's time for me to take another break. But anyway, I don't remember the whole reason for this. Oh, talking about, Daryl Nanidiski dying. I stopped playing online a long time ago, though. I don't play chess anymore. I played against bots for a little while. But I think as I got older, I've mentioned this before, my nerves, it's really a question of my nerves. Same thing with playing pool. I stopped playing pool because my nerves just got bad, and I can't help but blundering in a chess game, like horribly. And blundering's part of the game, but my anxiety gets too high over the potential for blundering, and my mental health is worth more to me than playing a game of chess online. Same thing with pool. My mental health is worth more to me than playing a game of pool if my anxieties are going to go through the roof, worried about how I'm going to do. And you could say, well, just don't worry about it. But you can't just do that. You can't just do that when you get older and you actually do worry about those kind of things, because your days are limited. I'd rather spend the remaining years I have streaming without stress Not worried about any kind of competitive thing. Only worry about nasty comments on my YouTube videos. You know what? You want to leave a nasty comment and make an old man cry? Please do. Because it helps my engagement numbers and will help the video succeed. Leave a dislike. I don't care. I can get other people to like. Your dislike will, again, just help improve my engagement numbers. Anyway, it is just at 50 minutes now, so this is a good place for me to take another break. The plan is to deliver this fuel, drag all the trailers back, pick up 2 more fuel near the trailer store, and get this thing done. I'll be done then. The cabins are already in place. I'll be done. So, if you're watching on Twitch, stick around. Got a couple more hours to go in this stream, and I'm having a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward for you to join me with that. If you're watching on YouTube, next episode will be the next weekday. Next weekday at noon U.S. Central Time, which is $1,800 or 6 p.m. in the UK. Almost always and almost never 0600 hours the next day in New Zealand due to daylight savings time and all that good stuff. So, yes, depends on the time of year. And thanks to daylight savings time. Thanks to all of you for watching. Twitch, again, stick around. YouTube, next episode. I will see you then.